or welcome back to Jen's Hangout. If you're new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. I am so glad you're here. And if you're returning, I love you guys so much. You know that. Please remember to hit that like and subscribe button and leave a comment down below saying, hey, how's it going? What's new? Tell me about your Thanksgiving. Because what is today? It is Palette Roulette Friday. Woot woot. I'm sorry if you guys hear like scratching and a high-pitched squeak. We are having a crazy windstorm right now, and it has just, it's going bonkers outside. So, anywho, so let's spin this wheel. I have my base done for the most part. I keep thinking to myself, I really need to do my base afterwards, but habit, you know. But anyways, if you don't know what Palette Roulette is this huge open collab that involves the Spin the Wheel app. It's available on all platforms as far as I know. Sorry, I am crazy itchy today. Hello, my Koda. She does not like the wind. Anyway, and you put either, you could do all of your palettes, eyeshadow palettes like I have done. You could do just like all of a certain color if you wanted to, all of a certain brand, you know, just do brands and then pick from whatever those brands are. Or you could do a theme, whatever. I mean, the possibilities are literally endless. This is just a really great way to use our makeup. We have this huge makeup collection. So many of us do, especially if you're a YouTuber. And how much do we really use it, right? This is just a great way to add to the usage, you know, and really be able to enjoy what you have in your collection. I think it's great. So, without further ado, what are we doing? This is day after Thanksgiving look with the Juvia's Place Rebel Army. I'm going to grab that palette. It is an all green palette. It's very beautiful, 4 shades. So I'll be right back with my brows done too. I had to switch. You guys know that I have it on my tablet as well, but I had to switch it to my old phone because my tablet has been acting up lately, and well, I didn't want to, you know, have it not be able to work anymore. So anyway, I'll be right back. Okay, so I got my brows all done. That's better. And I primed my eyes with the P. Louise base in Rumor 01. This is Juvia's Place Rebel Army. This is what it looks like. I am going to call an audible. Yeah, football. Anyway. But I'm going to call an audible and throw in, from my project pan, a couple transition shades. Just transition shades. And then probably use this for my inner corner and brow bone. So I'm going to go in first with, this is an Alamar. That's it. It's just a big crease brush. But I'm going to go in with, oh, by the way, just a little, I repressed this one. These are the cream to powders. The color Quiver and Lure. And Lure is still alright. Quiver has given up the ghost for the most part. So, and I had hit pan on Quiver very significantly. But, yeah. So, there's that. It's kind of a bummer that I just broke them up and I didn't even put any Duraline or alcohol or anything in them. I just wanted to make them a little more even because they had hard panned. So a good trick for hard panned products is tape. Just take a piece of tape and I didn't even say, this is just going to be my transition shade, so I'm kind of not all over the lid, but for the most part all over. But I just wanted to redistribute it, you know, and try and get that hard pan to go away. And it did with Lure, but not with Quiver, so. Which is a bummer, because I had made the most progress on those two, so I'm kind of bummed about that. So I just want to really get this blended so that it truly is my transition shade, if that makes sense. Just blend, 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 blend. All right. Oh, those itches. But we are making progress, which is fabulous. But my computer's trying to do crazy things without me because I was randomly hitting buttons, apparently. So, no. Continue playing. Thank you. Anyway. By the way, I am so close. So close. I have right around 1,100 hours to get monetized. So I'm trying really hard. Also, don't forget to check out my giveaway that is going on. Thank you to 900 subscribers. I could not be more thrilled. When we hit 1,000 subscribers, we'll hit it out of the park with the giveaway. I've got so many goodies for that giveaway, but this one's good too. So anyway, first thing I'm going to go in with this. These don't have names, but I'm going to go in with this top green one here. It is 4 shades, 2 mattes, 2 shimmers. So it's going to be a fairly simple look, which is kind of nice. And I think that we are going to go with a halo. Halo. Just a little bit. I'm not going to do a true halo because I will bring my color across. And this is good because this kind of sets the tone for, man, is it just me, or did that color, that base color that I put on, turn kind of a yellow color? Either that or my eyes are seriously purple, which that would not surprise me in the least. Okay. Oh, so how was your guys' Thanksgiving? Mine was very blah, very boring, which is good. That's how I like it. No, it was really nice. Just me and my husband hanging out at home. This is the brush that I used for my base, and I didn't add anything to it. I will add more to it, I think. I'm just going around the package right now just to pick up a little bit for that other eye. I want to just kind of keep this really light, if that makes sense. I hope it does. I hope I make sense to you guys. And don't forget, if you guys have questions about what I'm doing, suggestions on content that you would like to see, feel free and please do not hesitate to let me know. You know, I have a forum page on my main page. There's a tab there that is specifically for you guys to leave suggestions and all that stuff. So nothing else on this brush. I'm just softening edges. I do need to kind of clean that up a little bit. Just a little bit. It was just a makeup eraser. I use it with micellar water on it all the time, so. Oh gosh, I'm so itchy today. But yeah, I'm just softening the edges just because it's a little fluffier of a brush, if that makes sense. Blending is key. Man, could you imagine how freaking hot we would have all looked? More than we did, so don't get me wrong there. In the 80s and the 90s, if we would have had brushes instead of foam stick things. Foam applicators, that's the word I'm looking for. And if we would have blended, I look back and I'm like, God, everything's blue and horribly unblended. Blue or bright yellow. But it was mainly like electric blue. Well, I guess it went with Debbie Gibson's Electric Blue. I'm so thirsty. Our weather system is changing, and every time it does that, I get really, really, really thirsty. Okay, I'm going to go in with a Laura Lee L28, and I'm going to go in with this darker, grungier green. And just kind of deepen up this outer part a little bit. Just a bit. But yeah, could you imagine? Because makeup brushes, I had two eyeshadow brushes and 2 face brushes. I had a really huge brush like this, and I think that's why I still love these kinds of brushes. And then I had a blush brush that was similar, well, no, more like this one, right? You know, and that was what I put my makeup on with. And then I had 2 brushes, and I still have those 2 brushes. This one, and then its twin, which is in here somewhere. But these I got from my grandmother. She got them in a Christmas, one of the Christmas packs. Great, now I have hiccups. One of those Christmas packs from Estee Lauder. Way back when. But they're wonderful brushes. I absolutely adore them. They are fabulous for hooded eyes because they're small. Hooded eyes and anybody who has smaller lids. Just going in with what's left on the brush in the middle, or you know, in the inner third a bit. But yeah, could you imagine what it would have been like if we'd have had all the tools? Well, and the quality of makeup. Because think about how far the quality of makeup has come. Mercy me. It's a gazillion times better. This is a Moda Smudger. And I am going to use this shimmer. What? A shimmer on the lower lash line. But I'm going to use this shimmer on the lower lash line. It's more of a metallic. Ooh, that brush is hard. Hard brush. There we go. soften it up a little bit. I was trying to cut my palette. But I'm going to use this on the lower lash line, and I'm going to bring it out and kind of use that to make a little bit of a wing, but with eyeshadow. I'm going to use that on my top lash line as well, just to give it a little oomph, you know what I mean? I don't want it to be super harsh, but I want it to have the definition. I have to go to the doctor's today. I have to go see my auntie. He's probably going to look at me and go, ooh, girl. He's a really nice guy. My husband and I both like him. He did a nasal surgery on my husband, and he did such a phenomenal job. He really did. Everybody kept trying to say, oh, he's got sleep apnea, he's got sleep apnea, he's got sleep apnea. And they did a MRI on his brain for something else. And found that he had these huge like polypy cysts inside his nose and nasal cavity. And so our ENT, he went in and he fixed those, and would you know it, my husband was fine after that. But they wouldn't do it, and I kept saying don't do a sleep study until he gets his nose fixed, because there's something wrong with his nose. He kept telling me. And well, and you could hear it too. It was crazy and terrifying. But my husband would be asleep, right? And you could hear him gag. And like that gurgly gag. Because the drainage running down, it's like they would fill up, his sinus cavities would fill up with yuck. And then they would drain down the back of his throat. Well, it would choke him in the middle of the night. He'd be gagging on it, because it would do it several times. And as soon as they took out those, I think they left one in, but they took out a whole bunch more, all the rest of them, and fixed his septum. And as soon as they did that, boom, he's fine. At least in that department. So yay for that. Okay, here's my cut crease halo, whatever you want to call it, trick. I take a Q-tip and some micellar water, and I put that on here. A lot of people use Vaseline. I know Chip O'Gray, she uses Vaseline, but you just go in here and you clean it up where you want it. You can get a much more precise finish this way, I think, at least in my opinion. You go in here and you take away anything that got where you want to do your halo part, right? Or maybe clean up that inner corner a little bit. Make it the brow bone so that things pop, and there you go. You just let it dry for a second, and then we're gonna go in with this really beautiful green shimmer here, this brighter, more vibrant one, and I'll use this one. This is just a MSQ angled flat brush, and Juvia's Place makes some stunning shimmer formulas, so I don't have to wet it or anything like that. You could put concealer down or more base down if you wanted it to pop a little bit more. I wouldn't necessarily use glitter glue because these don't need it. But they're so pretty. And that just lends to that gorgeous brightness to the eye. I think that these little palettes are fabulous ideas. And they work really well. And you could just get like your favorite color to use as a transition shade. A lot of people use Wet n Wild's Brulee, and I mean, come on, why not? It's $1 and it's beautiful. It works great to set your lids, to use as a transition, whatever. And you know, you do that and have that for your transition. I'm also going to do this on my lower lash line on that inner part. I know, not a true halo, but I like to have some semblance of light on that inner part. But anyway, I was talking about my husband and mine's ENT. I'm gonna go here. This is just my sponge from my base, right? And kind of clean up. I didn't get fallout. I just want to kind of clean up those edges. I hope that makes sense. But now I'm gonna go in with my highlighter. This is a Super Shock Cheek in Spellbound. This is such a stunning highlight. Another Alamar brush. It's just a flat, square-ended. And I'm just going to go in here and grab some of this because it's beautiful. I love this. It has a purple pink shift to it. But as you can see on my cheeks, it's not like in your face, so you can still have fun with your highlighter without being over the top. It's still, you know, work appropriate or whatever if you needed it to be. I love the Super Shock Cheek products. They're beautiful. Oh. I got a big old chunk right in the corner. Sorry I'm taking so long. I hope that you guys enjoy this. I love doing palette roulette. It is a lot of fun for me. Because it's kind of like Christmas in a way. Because I get to use products that I don't think about, or, you know, a lot of times. And like this one, I forget about this one a lot. And so it just, you know, reminds me why I love makeup so much. It's just another form of art to me. You know, like edible art and sand art, all that stuff, right? Okay, so I got all this. I am going to do my eyelashes. Since I'm going to the doctor today, I'm not going to wear lashes. And my mascara, my lips, that stuff. I will be right back. Okay, here's the final look. Let me know what you guys think down below. I used so many things. So I used this, which is an Elizabeth Mott something shadow, smooth shadow, eye pencil in Pearl on my waterline. I used the Gerard Cosmetics lip liner in Luna, and by the way, they have a huge sale going on right now. I think it's still going on. And then I used the KVD tattoo liner in Mad Max Brown on my lash line, upper lash line. And then 3 mascaras. This is the Temu one, GWS something mascara. It's rubbed off. I really like this as a primer. It works really well. And this is the iconic London Triple Threat mascara. I used a couple coats of that. And then I used the e.l.f. Lash and Roll. I really do like this. This is supposed to be a dupe for the Benefit Roller Lash. I don't know. It's good though. And then on my lips also is the KVD lipstick in Lovecraft. I love this color. It's so pretty. So let me know what you guys think down below. How was your holiday? Do you guys have plans for the weekend? Try out the Juvia's Place little 4-pan palettes. They're really great. They are really great. So, and they're not very expensive. But blessings to you all. I love you so, so much. And I will see you guys later. Bye.